This is the reason why you should invest in property and take the long-term attitude of waiting maybe 10 years for you to realize capital gain and make millions versus short-term gain, shortcutting the investment system and trying to make a bang right now. And I'll give you 2 examples. Let's go to the drawing board. So I've drawn 2 tables and there's long-term and short-term. Let's go to long-term. So right now I have a client, I'm restructuring the home loan. They purchased a property when they were 21 for $350,000. And back then it was pretty cheap. It's in Western Sydney. And when he was 23, he then purchased another property for $400,000 using some of the equity here and got an 80% loan over here and used 20% equity from here and stamp duty to purchase this one. And basically, throughout the years as his career progressed, he got pay rises and then, he rinse and repeat this process until he's 38. Now, currently this guy has about 8 properties, okay? And the property value all in total is about, around market value, $9 million. And the home loan that he has now is around $4 million. So around, about 33 years old, he got a girlfriend and now this is his wife. They collectively earn around $450K combined. So adopting the long-term strategy in terms of property acquisition, so when this guy retires around maybe 65 or even he's aiming for 50, if he was to clear out this debt and say keeping the same market value, which it won't because in another 15 years it'll probably grow and maybe double. But let's say example 9 minus 5, he can pocket $5 million. And yes, there's CGT and all that bullshit and tax, but at least he'll pocket about $2 million. Now let's go to someone that is short-term thinking. They're wired to get money quick, take shortcuts and take risk. So over here we have old mate, not my client obviously, a luxury Sydney jeweler. This guy, Gemini, allegedly faked a robbery to claim insurance. So obviously old mate is 65, has no patience, basically has a jewelry store, very successful jewelry store in George Street. He rounded up some cousins, allegedly, they pulled a knife on him and his employee and threatened him. And therefore, they obviously stole some jewelry and then old mate over here is claiming $2.8 million of insurance claims. Now for my client over here, for long-term strategy, he can pocket maybe $2 to $4 million on the legit way. But say if he was impatient like old mate over here, in 1 month, he can pocket $2.8 million if he can get away with it. And the worst thing is, guys, if he gets charged, he's going to get a criminal record. And then the worstest thing is, look at his wife. Oh, imagine coming home to an Asian wife, right? She's like,
honey, I married your old ass. You are 65. I am 40 years old, but I'm Asian. I look 18. But you, motherfucker, fuck up. Now you asshole criminal record on your name. How the hell I sponsor my family from Vietnam to come here? Tell me.
Guys, this guy's short-term thinking. Look at the police that's raiding his house for a jewelry. You reckon he's living in a double mansion? Look at his bloody house. So the moral of the story is play long-term property acquisition. Don't do the dodgy like this bad boy. Jump in the comments and let me know whether you agree or disagree.